Welcome to Fastang444. Fastang444's 7th stream, Level 1 Challenge. Video courtesy of Mike Mechanic. I gave a time to start the level 1 challenge, and we were divided into two groups. The bulk actually wound up being in this group 2, northeast of the mountain on this road. And as people spawn in, you'll see more and more of them appear. Those that volunteered to be defenders wound up starting at different places throughout the game, and they are out and about eliminating other drivers in the game. The others that are just in front of Mike and Ryan start moving, and you can see them now. They start going to the next point inside of the next arena, a safe location where it's away from where all the head-to-heads are taking place, where they will reconvene. It was funny, they were just far enough away from them where you couldn't see them on the mini map or on the road, but once they started moving, you could see them. It's quite a decent sized group. They reconvene just in the northwest portion of Guanajuato. It's actually a really great location for them to reconvene. It's not easy for someone to find them here. Supernova is in a level 4. It looks like a BMW. He will be a defender in this game. You notice everyone is invisible on the mini-map because they're not moving. That was one of the points that I gave them in instructions in the level 1 challenge. Now they're starting to go to the next safe location through Guanajuato here. I'll pause this here when Mike opens the map. You can see the leading edge of this arena and the next arena touch in the northeast, and the triangular shaped intersection isn't within that portion in the northeast. That shows that it will be final arena 4 in the northeast. As in previous level 1 challenges, I recommended staying away from intersections where potential drops would be as the arena shrinks, or other drivers that are engaging in head-to-heads looking for someone to engage in head-to-heads with around the perimeter. So this is a great location for them to stay just inside of the next arena here. Mike opens the map again and scrolls over. You can see the final arena will be in the northeast. After the arena shrinks, they start making their way over to the next safe location. As the arenas get smaller, this is where it gets more difficult to try and get to a point where you won't be found by those that are engaging in head-to-heads playing the game in the normal way, not in a level 1 challenge. So they determined coming to this point was a safe point for them.
Die Arena wird kleiner.
There's someone in the group that is a defender, which is on the leading edge of the group, which is another thing I recommended, that if they decided to be a defender and stay with the group, stay at the point of defense. If anybody came towards them, they could engage in a head-to-head with them. Now they're pulling ahead into the final arena. And this is where it really gets riskier because it is such a small space, and the final showdown will not take place until there are 12 drivers left. So once they get inside of this final arena, those that are in the game that are defenders have to eliminate 3 other drivers that are in the game to allow the final showdown to happen. So this is the point they decide to stop at right here. And it's critical that everyone stops moving so that they are all invisible on the mini-map and they're not found. I also instructed them not to chat because the bubble that pops up with the chat above them is basically a beacon showing those that are playing the game where they are at. So it appears as though they're, for the most part, following along with the instructions I gave them. One of them is on the mini-map, but then they stop long enough to become invisible on the mini-map, where they're all invisible now on the mini-map. And it's down to 14 drivers left. 2 more cars need to be eliminated for the final showdown to take place. Even though it's the final arena, the final showdown will not happen until there are 12 or less drivers. And at this point, via the stream chat, they're talking about which direction to go, and Mike Mechanic, whose video this is a master at influencing the finish, so they are going to follow Mike's lead when it gets down to 12 drivers. And he's leading the way over to where they would like to leave from. He recommended going towards Copper Canyon, so that's why they are facing this direction. Unfortunately, Wolfgamer was eliminated by someone that is not in my stream, so 11 of the 12 remaining drivers are from my stream.
Duelle abgeschlossen. Macht euch bereit für das Finale. Das Finale beginnt in 30 Sekunden.
With 11 of 12 drivers going north towards Copper Canyon, it winds up being a shock that the finish is down the coast to the south. So now everyone is scrambling to go through the trees and get down the coast. Everyone is kind of going random directions through the trees. Mike here is taking more of a direct route through the trees over to the road that leads down the coast. It shows he's in 12th place. And at this point, you would think that the 12th driver that wasn't part of the stream possibly was who influenced the finish south. So we really don't know at this point in time if someone from my stream is going to win this or if that 12th driver that wasn't part of my stream is already on their way to the finish.
In 400 Metern links abbiegen. Route wird neu berechnet.
When the group winds up getting this close to the finish and the 12th driver that wasn't part of the stream did not cross the finish yet, it tells the group that someone from my stream is going to win this level 1 challenge.
In 400 Metern links abbiegen.
What happens is the defenders wound up stopping just short of the finish and allows MSEC to cross the finish for the level 1 challenge win. Congratulations, MSEC, on winning the level 1 challenge during my stream. Great job, everyone that contributed to this. Thanks, Mike, for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you do, please subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right.